What is up, you guys? The Yonkos is here today to bring you a Black Clover discussion video on who I believe is going to be the next Sorcery Emperor slash Wizard King slash Magic Emperor. I like calling it Sorcery Emperor, but I think the official name is Wizard King. But anyways, if you guys are not caught up to the current arc of Black Clover, I believe people are calling it the Eye of the Midnight Sun Invasion arc. Leave the video. If you guys choose to stay, then that's on you, because this does contain spoilers from the manga, especially if you're an anime only. This does contain spoilers. If you don't care about spoilers, then by all means, sit back, relax, watch the video. With that being said, when it comes to this video, I'm busting it down into mainly two key points. The candidates of who are the potential candidates of the next Sorcery Emperor, and then I'm breaking it down to what is going to affect determining the next Sorcery Emperor, because I've noticed that a lot of people have kind of forgotten about the certain things that are already established to determining the next Sorcery Emperor in Black Clover, in the Clover Kingdom. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, first off, when it comes to the candidates, honestly, I believe there are two prime candidates, but there could be a thing that happens in the story, and fans have said it too, so there could actually be two potential other candidates too. So the two prime candidates, I believe, is either going to be Nozelli or Fugoleon. And the other two potential candidates that could be done based off popular demand is it could be Yami and Meliona. Now, basically, when it comes to determining who is going to be the next Wizard King, Black Clover does have a point system that Julius has established. And the point system is based off of what the squads do, how well they do at their missions, protecting the citizen, keeping the kingdom safe, and also it also shows the leadership from the captains of those squads, and so on and so forth. And it also does tie into the squad's strength and the captain's strength and overall power, I guess. But yeah, now beforehand, William Vengeance was the prime candidate to becoming the next Sorcery Emperor, but then we found out what happened. William Vengeance, he turned out to be Patry. Well, they share the same body, but it's two souls harboring the same body. And he ended up not being able to choose between the kingdom or keeping Patry safe. And basically, he ended up choosing. He ended up letting Patry and Julius decide for him, and Patry ended up winning the match. And so on and so forth. So William Vengeance, I do have a discussion video on him coming up, so be on the lookout for that. But actually discussing that topic. But he's out of the picture. Now, if we go based off the point system, the next likely candidate would be Fugoleon, because the Crimson Lions has either came in first or second place each year. Most of the time, it's second place. So I think there was only a handful of times they came in first above Golden Dawn. So that actually shows how Fugoleon stands, and it actually makes more sense to why Patry decided to take out Fugoleon right then and there, because he was probably the only other Magic Knight aside from Julius and Yami who could take him out. Honestly, I think Fugoleon would be the prime candidate if he actually does end up waking up and taking command in this arc of Black Clover. Because if he's still in a coma before the next Sorcery Emperor is chosen, then the next Sorcery Emperor, based off the point system, is going to be Nozelli. Which would actually be interesting to see how it goes. Because we've kind of been seeing, when it comes to Nozelli as a character, we kind of been seeing some changes a little bit here and there, but it hasn't been concrete because he hasn't had enough focus on screen time. To add on more about Nozelli and him being a candidate to become the next Wizard King, if he actually is chosen to become the next Wizard King because Fugoleon does not awaken and he's still in his coma, this actually could cause some conflict to where Nozelli, he himself, could actually potentially decline becoming the next Sorcery Emperor. The reason why I say this
is because Nozelli, if you guys look at him and you guys seen his character, he's a very prideful dude, and he would actually detest that he was chosen to become the next Wizard King just because his rival, the guy he's been competing against ever since he was a little kid, was in a coma. And even if he accepts becoming the next Wizard King, Nozelli would try to continuously prove himself to be worthy of that title, because he sees that Fugolion, most likely, is more than worthy for the title of Wizard King. So he's going to try to strive to be on that level. And there could also be the whole subplot of the Sylvia family that could also come into fruition. That was set up during the Water Temple arc, where Veto stated that the Sylvia family is the most fallen of all the royal households. And I'll do a separate discussion on that. But anyways, back to the video.
When it comes to the two other potential candidates, Yami and Meliona, a lot of fans been suggesting it's them because of how powerful they are from a power standpoint. Not only that, but because of the current events that are going on right now. But also, like I said, the point system is going to play a major role in this, because it was already established since the beginning of the series, where Aster and Yuno asked Julius, hey, how do we become the next Sorcery Emperor? And he explained it to them.
Now, to add on to Mereoleona, I'm basically taking her off as a candidate, because it seems that, like, when it comes to Mereoleona, upon looking back at her character, it doesn't seem like she fits the leadership type. And when I see the fans saying that she could potentially be the next Wizard King just because she's either the captain of the Royal Knights or the captain of the Crimson Lions, even though she hasn't been a captain for that long, most people think that she can be just the Wizard King from a power standpoint, not really from more so looking back at her and of what she done as a leader. Not only that, but she herself literally hated living in the royal capital as a character, and that's why she left the royal capital to live out in the forest and so on. So when it comes to Mereoleona, I don't think she is a good candidate to become the next Wizard King. And some people, I did see some of their reasoning saying that she should become the next Wizard King because she's a girl and she's powerful. That's it. But yeah. Anyways, back to the video.
There's also Yami, but you have to remember, when it comes to the Black Bulls have accumulated a bunch of negative points over the years, and it wasn't until recently they finally accumulated a butt ton of points. But that still doesn't apply to the points they've accumulated overall in the past years, in the last couple years, because those points, again, they're going to add up over time, and when you look back at it, the points that are going to probably add up the most over time is going to most likely be the Crimson Lions or the Silver Eagles. Now that Golden Dawn is pretty much out of the question. And also, now that I think about it, there could be a thing that could happen because Yami, he took command, and he's right now leading the other knights and taking charge of what's going on right now in the story during this current arc. Basically, there could be built a lot of favoritism around Yami, and Yami could actually have a chance to become the next Wizard King by popular demand. That's if Yami even wants to become the next Wizard King, because again, there's going to be a lot of people who disagree with it too, because Yami is still a foreigner and he's not a native to the Clover Kingdom. At the end of the day, I do believe that the most likely choice to become the next Wizard King is Fugolion, because he has shown leadership skills. Not only that, but he has shown that he doesn't really care about you being a commoner or anything like that. He thinks that you work hard. If you work hard, bust your ass, get where you are, and you become strong enough that, yeah, I'm cool with you and shit like that. He doesn't care about social status or anything like that. And we see the kingdom has been gradually changing to where they really don't they really are starting not to care about social status, because given of what's going on right now in the kingdom with the elves, with the other kingdoms attacking them, such as the Spade and the Diamond Kingdom, and so on. Again, I think the best choice is Fugolion, and especially if he does wake up during this arc of Black Clover, because it actually has been kind of hinted that he may, in fact, wake up through Julius when he was about to die. So that could actually happen, and that could actually technically be a hint to if Fuegoleon is going to be the next Wizard King. And if not Fuegoleon, I think the next Wizard King should be Nozelli, based off of the point system. So let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? Be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys later. Peace.